Good Lord, have mercy. The deceased just cannot rest, fam. The deceased just cannot rest. I don't believe in all my years of being a fan of Tupac, I don't believe this information has ever crossed my desk. Before I get into this real quick, peace, blessings, respect for clicking on this video. I appreciate it. I'd appreciate it even more if you take a half a second of your time and hit that like button. Support the platform, you know what I mean? Let me get into this. I don't even feel right saying these words. The scary thing about it is I believe that it could be true. From what I had heard and witnessed, it's actually being confirmed. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's just a shocking fact that, like, why all these years niggas still talking about something like this? Like, it came right out the blue. So, shout out to Hip Hop Uncensored. I believe that's the name of this brother's channel. They had an interview with Reggie Wright, who was the ex-bodyguard of Suge Knight. He was there for basically everything that went down in the death row days, just like a lot of these other dudes were. They tell their little stories and stuff that they remember. Now, supposedly there was this audio where Tupac had said some wild-ass shit, is what they're saying. Okay, everybody knows that Tupac used to date Quincy Jones's daughter. Right. She was even portrayed in the movie. Now, these brothers said that they had a conversation with Mo Preem Shakur, which is Tupac's stepbrother. And they had a conversation with him, and they talked about a piece of audio where Tupac came out his own mouth and spoke on Quincy Jones trying to have anal sex with him. Quincy Jones, old ass, gray ass Quincy Jones, trying to fuck Tupac in his eye. This is what the audio was pertaining to. An actual piece of audio where Tupac said these words out of his mouth. So they asked Reggie Wright if he knew anything about it. And he said that that's basically how Tupac had met Quincy Jones' daughter in the first place. In the movie, there was something that they said they had actually showed that the way Tupac had met Quincy Jones' daughter is from him disrespecting Quincy Jones, from what I remember. But they didn't go that far with it. Supposedly, there's a piece of audio. They said they couldn't find it, but the rumors are out there. I don't know if they said they heard it, where Pac, out of his own mouth saying that Quincy Jones offered to fuck him in his ass. And that's how he actually met Quincy Jones's daughter. Now, Reggie Wright himself took it upon himself to say that, Pac was probably just bullshitting with that statement and all that type of stuff like that. And I would hope that that's the case. But there are some rumors that involve Quincy Jones and other artists. Tevin Campbell being one of them, being one of the main ones. Just looking at Quincy Jones, man, I always had got like this vibe, this funky vibe that I cannot put my finger on about this man, about this gray ass man. It seemed like the nigga been old forever, for real. Always been at the head of creating some bomb ass music, creating stars. And the scary part is when people have power and status and money, they could get away with just about anything behind the scenes. So there's really no telling. Tupac, if he did actually say this, I don't know if we should really even put it past Quincy Jones to do something like that. Now, even though this is a long time ago, I'm just saying the music game is dark behind the scenes. So much shit goes on that people don't know about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's just a coincidence, because it's like I say, people been saying that Quincy, was poking Tevin Campbell. And remember, he was a fucking kid at the time. So if that's the case, that's some fucking sad ass sick shit. You know what I mean? I would like to think that something like that ain't true, but it just go to show you, man. You know what I mean? Like, rumors are rumors, and you come up with your own conclusion at the end of the day, but I'm just saying, you just gotta wonder. I don't know what made them even touch on that after all these years. This man been dead for how long? For how long? Why out of all things bring that up? They could have talked about anything else. But it does make you wonder, I don't think they're necessarily trying to disrespect him by bringing that up, because you gotta wonder, like, there's so many things that people done said about Quincy Jones, man. It's a scary thought, really, because that man got a lot of power, a lot of money. Who knows? He could have been doing his dirt behind the scenes. Everything people accused him of doing, he could have actually been doing. And he had enough status and power and money to actually get away with it if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? It's something to think about. At the end of the day, R.I.P. Pop. You know what I'm saying? I wish he was here, man, because these niggas got the music game all fucked up. That's just my opinion, though. Do me a favor, hit that like, support the platform. Peace and blessings. I'm gone. Leave your comments on what you think about that.